get this set up. And then we can eat because I'm hungry. Let's see here. All right. Cool. I think we're good. I'm hungry. Oh, hold on. Oh, see? I think we're good on volume here. Give you guys a minute. Grab your food. I got mine. Hi, Francis. We are doing all right. We're well. We are healthy, and that means we're good, right? Nate is at work right now. Kiddo's in his room, but we're doing good. Doing good. How about you guys? Hi, Evie. Hi. What are you guys doing? I'm having my sofritas. I'm excited. I made more beans because the first batch is already gone, and then I got rice. Yeah. Let's just go because I've been waiting, you know? I have. Mm-hmm. Keep me updated with you guys. How you guys all doing? Oh, it's so good. So good. Hi, Vicky. Thank you. It's very, very tasty. I made this yesterday. I did the sofritas again. I should have put the recipe in the description box. I can go back in, I think, after and do that. But it's on my website under, hi, Vic, under dinners at the bottom. That's good. Uh-huh. And I have avocado because, you know, avocado. What are you cooking right now? Doing good here. Doing good. Just kind of day by day, you know? And I have coffee. You know, the rest of the pot. Oh, so good. Oh, well. Aww. I miss him. I miss you all. This is definitely a whole different thing, right? It really is. I'm hungry. I don't know for sure, but Nate might pop on from like just the chat, but he's at work right now. But I think his lunch is around this time. So he might. We'll see. A vegan lentil shepherd's pie. That is one thing I have not technically like made. That sounds so good. Yum. Let me know how it turns out. Have you made it before? Or is this like your first time making it? This is so good. I love you, EB. I'm trying. It's definitely a different way. I did a little workout this morning. Well, okay, so I did, but I filmed it and I wanted to do something for tomorrow that is like kind of some ideas for you guys of things you can do here without any equipment at all. So there's a difference between working out though for filming purposes and actually working out. Because not that it's all a lie. It's like you have to always like change the camera angles or you're more focused on that than actually doing a true workout. So it was kind of not like my best work, but that's okay. I'm excited to have it up for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, lockdown, same here, Vicky. What I've heard is pretty much everywhere now is being affected in that way by it. But I think I want to say New York, Washington, and California are one of the worst so far of just like the strictness of it, I guess. But again, I think all of them are, you know, all the states. See? working from home today. That's good. My understanding, and when I say that, I think it might even be even going on like now or very soon, is they're like going to announce what the plan is for like the stimulus packages and stuff for those affected. But I mean, there's going to be so many questions with that of who gets what and who's actually affected and not, because some are, only temporary let go, some are completely let go. It's tough to say where anyone's jobs lies right now. Mm, I like Shawnee. That's cute. This is so yummy. I love this. I don't get sick of this. Mm. What are you guys having for lunch? Or did you already have it? I just had some toast earlier. That was it. Yeah. Did you see the cat? She back there. Coco, what are you doing? She's like not used to us being around this much. Cramping her style. But yeah, I know you and Jose are doing the P90X. Remember when that first came out though? Like that was no joke. I mean, it's still no joke. It's hard. But yeah, that'll keep you fit for sure. But it's just so different, right? It's so different being home. Mm, it's just not the same. It's just not. I miss it. Mm-mm. Standing in front of the fridge trying to decide. Just like a cat for my story of my life. But seriously, story of my life. Just grab it all, sweetie. Grab it all. Then decide after you're eating it. Mm-mm. I don't know what I'm going to have later. I feel like I need to prep again. That's the thing. I meal prep, and it don't last long between us at all. So I got to think of something different. What do you guys think for like, I mean, I know it's only midweek. Well, I only know that though because I looked at my calendar because everything is a blur right now for sure. But I'm already trying to like think ahead of like groceries and stuff. I have no idea like what I should do or not do like this weekend and stuff with the way it is out there. I don't want no part of it. So, mm, that's all right. And then I do it all glamorous where I just, go like that. Tofu scramble. I have a little bit left over of that too, which I probably will end up having tonight because it's just easier. Okay, I didn't think it through. It's fine. We're good. Black beans taquitos. That sounds so good. I realized when I put on Instagram too, I said 1 o'clock, but I didn't like specify like standard time, and stuff. So sorry about that. I don't know if I've had that salsa. Mm-hmm. Yum. Lentil soup, please. Yes, walk me through it, my friend, because I do have some lentils, the dried ones. I miss that soup and that lentil like ceviche. No, the lentil salad you made, right? Oh my gosh, so good, so good. I'm gonna tell you guys something else too, and I don't remember. I'm in food mode. What do you mean you failed at sushi? Did it just like not stay together? Just eat it anyway. I know taquitos. I love taquitos. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. And Vic and Jared, what are you guys up to? You're so sweet, Vic, for reaching out. She was gonna bring me puzzles. They're friends of mine here and stuff, and she heard me say I want puzzles. Now my mom got me some, so I'm set for a little bit. But if this continues, she's she's going to drop off some puzzles for me. Because I told you guys too, like getting that kind of stuff online right now, like you can, but it's like so delayed, which I totally understand that there's more important things, but I need something. Mm-hmm. Hi, Jean. I'm glad you could make it. It tasted fishy. Well, okay, to be honest, I say I love sushi, but that's actually so far from the truth because I don't eat it with seaweed or obviously fish. I never liked fish, vegan or not. I never ate fish. I just weird. Working on your last puzzle, yes. But I use a soy wrap instead of seaweed because I just can't. I just don't get it. But I have a hard time finding those in store, so I have to order those from Amazon too. But you can find them on there. No fishiness at all. I mean, I don't even think it's really sushi at that point, but I still call it that. That's good. Yum. So far, though, Nate's doing good. He's really tired. And I mean, we all are, right? Even if you're not at work and you're stuck at home, it exhausts you because it's just it's so long of days, you know. But he's doing well. He is. He is tired. He's been working since I want to say last Wednesday. He went back to work and he's working all the way through until Saturday. It will be his first day off. And then he should be off like Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I believe. So that'll be kind of nice. But again, I mentioned to you guys Sunday when I came on that like he's getting it a little bit more now that they're even being affected more at work, which is certain protocols they have to take and stuff. But like, I feel like he still doesn't truly get it since his days are so long at work. Like being stuck at home really isn't a thing for him yet. You know, he doesn't relate to what that's like yet, which is good. But then it's like he doesn't understand what we're all going through. Hi, Steph. Yeah, reading, watching movies. That's all we can do. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you guys can see in the background there. It's kind of spicy. Hold on a second. It's delicious, but okay. Sorry. I'm sure you can see back there. I do have a few dumbbells, but they're literally a set of 25s and a set of 35s. I will tell you though, it's the weirdest thing. Like they're the all metal ones versus like the ones. Hi, Amanda. Except for the ones with like the black ends, if you will. I don't know. It's like more of a rubbery end. More typical, I think, what you find at gyms and stuff. And I don't know what it is, guys. And Nate says it's all in my head, and I'm like, no. But these are so heavy. Like they feel so much heavier than a typical what I'm used to 25-pound, 35-pound dumbbell. And so I hardly use them because I don't like them. I think we got those through Sears, like Sears.com months or even a year ago now. But I just don't like them. So with that though, I do have them. So I haven't been looking online for more, but I can imagine because obviously board games, fitness equipment, puzzles, books, those kinds of things are so like sought after right now. Like I get that it's probably really, really difficult to find. That sucks, but I don't know. I just don't really like these. Nate says they're fine. I'm like, no. Like 25s are pretty much my minimum for most things. Like if I'm doing like curls or a military press, like 25s or flies, I could do a little less on that. But again, for the most part, that's where like my minimum. That's where I start, and I can barely do them. I don't know what it is. Oh, you're moving. Now, for you moving, like, are you moving to a house, an apartment, condo? Like, is any of that being affected right now for like move-in times and stuff. I've heard that for some people that like they plan to, move into a different place a month from now and now they have no idea. It's a lot of work going on right now for that. Oh, you start school online. I feel like a lot of schools are doing that now too, where like they've finally figured out how to, get that going with like online courses and stuff, which is good, but it's a whole different thing. This is so yummy. Hmm. The latest I heard, sorry, it's a text from my mom. Um, the latest I heard though for like certain protocols and stuff that stores are taking right now. So like Nate, I kind of just go off of him and then usually I hear something and then like the next day he tells me that yeah, we have to do that now too. But right now they're enforcing the whole like they have tape on the ground of like when you're going to check out like 6 feet in between the next person just to keep that distance. And then they're all wearing gloves, no masks or anything right now, anyway, but all gloves all day. And the latest I heard, though, is that they're going to be putting kind of like a plastic guard shield type thing between like your cashiers at checkout and stuff. So I don't know if like they'll have that implemented here soon, but it just seems like it's more and more safety measures, which is good, but then it's kind of like, shouldn't we just close? I don't know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Wow. I feel like so many people, I mean, I get so many people have, things going on in life, but it just seemed like so many people had so many things going on right now dealing with things and like this all happened and man. Mm. My kiddo's been doing school. They got it all set up online too, and then we picked up like a packet of work that they left out for each kid. And it's totally been going well as far as like having enough to do. But tomorrow he actually has like at 11 a.m. he has like a virtual on the computer, like kind of a webcam type thing with some of his teachers and stuff. And I'm like, man, am I taking it all serious? Well, look out, fourth grade. you know? Mm-hmm. This is wood. I feel like I haven't, like, I'm busy doing nothing, is how I feel. I can't really tell you, like, at this point, what I've really accomplished. I mean, the first week was all about cleaning different rooms, and now I haven't really been doing that. But I just feel like I'm going in circles. Like, I'm picking up something, and then I go move on to something else, and then that gets messy again, and then I go back, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I don't feel like I haven't watched anything like new. Mm, I don't know. Sometimes like the TV, like you can get like just swept into it where you watch it for hours, and I don't quite want to do that, but I might. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, that's basically what it is here too. But it's interesting now to know that Chicago's, doing it too. Like I said in the beginning, I think that many are now. I just haven't heard all of the states that are implementing it right now. I'm not sure of the true list, but many are, and it's definitely different. That's basically where we're at too, Michelle. We can go out for walks, and I've been doing that not today but yesterday and the day before. I started my day at like 7:30 a.m and went on a run just around our neighborhood and stuff. I think I told you guys Sunday that our Starbucks near us like closed. And then I guess it turned into many of them closed, but some stayed open, like just the drive-through portion. Then the one near us yesterday opened back up again, but again, only the drive-through. And they actually made a post on Instagram, like that direct location, that like, yes, we're back open, and we appreciate your support, but again, they were still urging people, even though they're open, to not come. Like, don't come. If you don't have to, don't come. And I'm like, oh man, even Starbucks is telling me no. I don't know. Hi, Margie. Hi, Sarah. Laundry room clean. I need to do that. That's a good one. I could tackle that one. It's not so daunting. Mm-hmm. Hi, Christian. That's really cool that, like, I feel like the teachers and staff and stuff that have clearly been affected by this, though, they have really, really stepped up. And I know so many of you already follow me over on, like, Instagram and stuff, but I posted on Monday, I think. Again, everything's a blur. But I posted on Monday that they like drove by, like the teachers and staff drove by the house to like each of where all the kids are, and like we're saying hi to the kids and made this whole like parade type thing. It was crazy. And they said they would, and they did, and it's just like they're trying. I got to give it to them. It's pretty cool. It's definitely not what anybody's used to, Yeah. I know. We don't have snow here either. We barely get rain. Speaking of which, though, I try to move these. I know it's kind of bright. Sorry. But we're supposed to get rain here. It was originally, I think, 1 o'clock it was supposed to come. And now it's pushed to like 3 and then 4. And we'll see when we actually get it. But we don't get snow here. It'd be so weird. We're not used to that. Sarah, I saw that. Like you took it to the extreme. You got out the carpet cleaner and everything. That's good though. Wasn't that the sweetest thing with the teachers with the kids? It was so cute. He loved it. Okay, look at you all from Chicago. You guys need to meet up after all this passes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be. Let's check the weather. I think today again we get rain tonight, and then I think we're back to like sunny again. But even I think what was it, Monday? I think I ran in the morning. It was raining. I just ran in the rain. Whatever. Yeah, now it says 4 p.m. 40% chance through like 11 p.m. Probably won't be much. And then yeah, we're pretty much clear after that. Man, we're having like 78-degree days coming up already. The ceiling fans, that's a good one. Let's not talk about it. That's a good one. So our trash day is actually, the hell is today? Wednesday. Okay, our trash day is Thursdays, and so I took out the rest of it that I could this morning for it tomorrow, and it's full. Like there's stuff that's in the garage right now because it won't fit in our trash can this week. We'll have to, add it next week. But aren't we all doing that? We're just all purging out all this stuff right now from all of these closets and rooms that we never knew existed. I know. That's crazy. I know. You guys need to meet up. I'm serious. Why not? Mm-hmm. It's so good. Okay. Now coffee. You just got word that your kid's school is closed until May 1st. Jeez. So I mentioned it, I think, again, maybe last time, but right now, as of right now, we are through, I'm looking at it. So technically their spring break, technically, I guess, is like April 6th through the 10th. And so what they did was is they obviously, canceled school, and then they kind of lumped it into like their spring break. And so as of right now, we're told that it will be through, they'll go back on April 14th, but they're going to update us probably at the end of this week, even where that all stands. And I'm pretty sure it's going to just get pushed back another 2 weeks and another. I think it'll be basically one of the same. They just haven't said that yet. See, again, more schools closed for the rest of the year, already announcing that. Would they just, again, they haven't technically said it, but we know. you know they had wow, live near Sedona, Arizona, and we went there to get out of the house and had $20 helicopter rides. That's crazy. Wow. 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 That's cool. So where have you guys the last time you've gone, where did you go get groceries? Where did you man up at? I manned up online and had it delivered from Walmart. Oh man, Sarah, I'm telling you, coffee was the hardest thing, and soda at the time, to give up when I was pregnant too. Oh my goodness, like it's brutal. I still kept it to like 1 cup a day. I didn't cut it out entirely. I couldn't, but yeah, that's a tough one. Hi, Christian from Germany. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah, it's coming. Hi, Pearl. I went to Walmart, but I was scared. I feel like a lot of people tried Walmart. Um, Michelle, I was gonna say too, Whole Foods. You said yesterday, full shelves mostly anyway. I watched High Carb Hannah on her Instagram yesterday, and she had just left like a Whole Foods, and she's in the Arizona area, and said overall it was totally fine. So I was kind of thinking about it of maybe doing that this weekend potentially. I don't know. We'll see. Walmart. I feel like again, a lot of people picked Walmart, which I did too. I just didn't go in person. Went to Costco, Target, and Save Mart. Save Mart's another good one. Save Mart's not everywhere though. I think it's just to our area and maybe a little bit north. Sorry. Package delivered. That reminds me, guys. It's an email. They must have left it in our actual mailbox, I guess. But I ordered. I meant to tell you guys. My apologies, but I believe Ulta's and Sephora's and stuff right now are closed, and which totally makes sense. Like obviously, you touch everything there, right? But they're doing like free shipping. I went through Ulta, but they're doing like free shipping on basically any order. You don't have to hit like a minimum and stuff. Well, last week they did a half off the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I love that. I had shown you guys, I think, last week in a vlog too, that like I love that, and I was running on E, and it was literally half off. It was like $13 for it, so I grabbed that, and that's it. That's all I got. But yeah, just said it came, so gotta go check my mail here in a little bit. That was a good buy. Um, Walmart's, you said you went there because you're on a budget, and I totally get that. We've been going there so much more for food as of recently, in like the last few months. Like, it's not that bad, I mean, they've really stepped up what they offer too, It kind of has like the bad name with it, but really, they have a lot of stuff. That's awesome, Lindsay. I mean, I'm sure your life is just havoc right now, but that's cool that you can just kind of get what you need as you need it daily, you know? Clovis Trader Joe's wasn't that bad. That's good. That's good to know. I was kind of curious about that. I went to Trader Joe's, but literally the Friday morning before all this like happened. So I haven't really been in a little bit. These little kids out getting their walks. Sarah, I have a thing with that. If you keep saying he, referring to little baby, it's probably a boy. Like, I just believe that, like, if you get that sense of, like, feeling of what it is before you find out, you almost always, like, moms are right. I did not have that at all, but Nate did. Nate knew. Nate just knew we were having a boy. And I did not. I had no feelings at all as far as, like, the idea of what it was at all. It's weird. But some people actually get that feeling. Wow. We have a Smart and Final too. I have not been though in years. Hmm. You got the concealer too? Isn't that such a good deal? Mine literally just came today. Wasn't it like last Thursday or something? I think it was on sale. So it's here now. I wonder if it says. Did they leave it on? If they left it on my porch, I didn't hear a thing. But I don't know. We don't have a Meyer here. I've heard really good things about it. I may or may not have done some retail therapy with ColourPop. No judgment here, my friend. No judgment. That's good. I don't think I really have. I mean, technically, I guess that, but literally that was all I got was that concealer. But I don't think I've technically. It's about it. Like, I don't think I have. You never know. But no, I don't think so. But, you know, the day is still young. So, Bobby, you said we've been hiking and have some at home weights. So, Nate, again, let me see if they've said what delivered in the mailbox. Okay, that's why I didn't hear anything. So, again, Nate is going to be off as of Saturday. And he was like, I got to get you out of this house before you go nuts. And I was like, yeah, but we're not supposed to, you know. It's like, again, he doesn't really fully get it. But he's like, maybe we can go hiking somewhere and stuff. On one hand, I think that is okay because, like, you're not with other people really, and if you are, you can kind of, you know, keep your space and stuff. But then on the flip side to that, because at first they were kind of encouraging that of like you could still get out and go for walks and all that and you'll be fine. But then I heard, sorry, that they're like closing parking lots to places like that where people go to hike that are like popular places because they don't want you doing that. So I'm like, I don't know what's really the right thing anymore. At the end of the day, I think bottom line is I just told him to. I was like, I think we're just supposed to stay inside. But I appreciate he's trying to get me out of here, you know. Lindsay, man, I bet. I agree though. I feel like the last couple of days it has seemed to slow down a little bit. But I had a theory with that too, and I feel like overall, go with me on this, and this is just my theory. I told Nate this again last night too, that like I feel like overall this week, the announcements and check-ins on how everything's going and stuff have been very like more on the positive side, not like you know extreme, but a little bit more. And I told him, like, I feel like the reason why that is if they were to say, actually, we expect this to be what it is for the next 8 weeks, the world would go crazy. And it would start all over again of like people just mass hoarding, buying so much stuff, right? So if they kind of just not really say those words like they did the original week, maybe this kind of like makes things slow down a little bit with the shopping aspect. That's just my theory. But it doesn't mean that we're not going to have another 8 weeks or whatever it is. But they're just not saying it like that. I think they're going to ease us into it at this point, and they're going to just like do it 1 week at a time. It's a theory. Hi, all the way in Oakland. Not too far from us, actually. How's it going up there? You knew your kid was a girl. See, I'm telling you, don't mess with that. When people know, they know. Carly shut down all national parks and trails today. See? That's the thing, too. Like, at first it was kind of okay, and now I don't think it actually is, you're not going to get necessarily in trouble, but they don't want you to. I'm one of those people. I don't want to piss no one off. Yeah, I hear a lot of places are sold out of like dried beans and stuff, and then like yeast to make your own bread. It's crazy because those things are never like sold out. You made birdie bars, peanut butter, honey, rather sweet. Oh, that sounds good. You work at a hospital and they're not taking it serious? Like your staff and stuff? Really? That's awful, you know? And so in Arizona, trails and stuff are still open. Okay. Um, that's cool that you are still getting out and doing those walks and stuff while you can because it makes like a world of difference. I honestly like over the weekend I was not we both the kiddo and I were having kind of a a moment, right? We were having a hard time with it all. As the rest of the world, it was nothing crazy. But and then I told myself, I'm over it. Let's get it together. We got to just go back to the basics. I started prepping the way that I would if everything was normal. I just try to go back to normal, right? But I also, Monday morning, woke up and first thing I did was put on my gym clothes, which is what I would normally do. It just happened to be a little bit earlier in the day because I had to do it before Nate was leaving. And I got out and went for a run. And I did that yesterday too. And I didn't want to do it in the morning that early. I really didn't. I was already like telling myself like ways to talk myself out of it. And I just got up and did it. And I've been having much, much better days. So, I mean, it just get out when you can. Even if it's like 15 minutes, just go do it. It'll help. Yeah. Okay. Then they closed all the parks in Vegas. And see, I know that we're kind of like in California, it's like we're more on that strict list, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll see. Really, Anna? It's crazy. I feel like that's what it is, though. It's like one wrong word from someone and it just causes craziness, with that kind of stuff, with the shopping and everything. Someone left a comment on, I don't know who it was, but on my last haul, not like the one before, and was like, "All you millennials taking everyone's stuff." I'm like, one, I'm not a millennial, but thank you. I'll take it as a compliment. No, but like I hoarded all this stuff. I was like, no, I'm trying really not to. It's not a big deal, but there's definitely people doing it. But I also do get that there's just people that are scared. I get it. I think our county now is up to like 15. I could be wrong on that number, but I think. Yeah, that Lindsay, I literally, you know what I did do? I didn't film it or anything, but it was a joke yesterday that I was like, well, let's just see if my car still works because I literally have not left in my car for a full week, literally, like at all. Again, I've gone out like on a quick run around our neighborhood, but I haven't. So yesterday, the kiddo and I got in the car and we just stayed in the car, but we drove out to where Bumper, our pig from before, where he was, because we can see him from, if you get lucky, if he's out at the right angle, you can see from the road like where he is. And so we saw him. He's doing good. We didn't go close or anything, but just to drive by, just to see the pig. That's what we did yesterday. It was a good solid 10 minutes of our day. There's cool. Something to do. I was thinking of baking today too, Carly. I was thinking about it. Like, I want to because it's something to do, but then, like, I'll eat it all. But you know what? Whatever. They're calling it the quarantine now. Like, the freshman 15, the quarantine, 10 pounds. Whatever. Your county's at 71. Oof. I actually grew up here. I am born and raised here in Fresno, California. Crazy. My whole life. I've never moved like out of this town. Well, technically, there's Fresno and Clovis. They're basically like it's we say Fresno, it's one of the same. But I did kind of grow up in Clovis, which is in Fresno, and now I technically live in Fresno. Anyway, you get it. I haven't made hummus in a while. I was updating my website yesterday. Gosh, that was tedious, but I'm glad I did it. It looks a lot better, I think. But I when I was doing it, I was going through each recipe, and I have a recipe on there for three, and I believe they're oil free too, of three hummus recipes. I was like, I need to do that again. That sounds good. Sorry if the lighting, the sun is literally like in and out, and it's kind of dimming in and out, so I apologize. Oh yeah, saltine crackers and ginger ale. Eat it up. I remember um I really back in the day, over 10 years ago or just at 10 years ago being pregnant, like I lucked out and didn't have a lot of morning sickness at all. I really didn't. I just had some food aversions that like would make me sick, certain things. But I never like had the true morning sickness, but I do remember those Prego pops. They're like little kind of lozenger little candies. Those did help. They did for me. It's crazy. Like for me, the one of the ways I found out I was pregnant, it's just kind of like comical because Mexican type style food is like my all-time favorite food. You guys know this. I can't get enough of it. And one of the big things that like put off that like something's off because at the time like my cycle and everything was all over the place. So being late wasn't really a thing for me. And so I didn't know I was pregnant with him till like 9 weeks in. But the thing that threw it, like threw me off, was Nate brought home a burrito one night. I remember this. And I bit into it and I couldn't even chew it. Couldn't even chew it. And I like spit it back into a like napkin. Isn't that crazy? And I just kind of like played dumb of like, oh, I'm just not really hungry here. And I think I took a pregnancy test the next day because I'm like, something's wrong. And sure enough, through my entire pregnancy, I could not eat any Mexican food. I remember at the time I tried once, even just Chipotle and Taco Bell, like because I was still working at the time, and I was like, oh, it's a fast food option at the time. Couldn't do it. It made me sick, literally sick. That's what would actually get me sick. But I never had the true morning sickness. Isn't that crazy? And then he was born, and it went all back to normal like the next day. I could have it all again, and I did. So nuts how like that kind of thing can actually happen just because of pregnancy, right? Crazy. Yeah, that stands out to me. Oh, I'm sorry I haven't gotten your message yet. Sometimes I don't go through them all until I have a moment to sit down because I don't want to like not reply to you guys. But please use any kind of flour you want. The only reason I use buckwheat flour is just because I try to like if I'm making something or baking something that I'm trying to up my protein in, it has a little more protein than other flours. That's why I go there. But it doesn't matter. Please use what you got. Yeah. Yay, I'm glad you made them into muffins. They're delicious too. Nate keeps hinting, he's like, I don't have any muffins here. You'll be fine. I need to like pull out some like bananas from the freezer and let them like defrost because I don't have any like ripe bananas. It's kind of a weird way to do it, but I think it'll work. Oh, okay. Yeah, Clovis. You've been to Clovis. Okay, well, Clovis again is like totally like Fresno, but the suburbs of Fresno, if that makes sense. And then Kingsburg, yeah, it's like 45 minutes, if that, from us. It's good. Yeah. Honestly, the kiddo does not really like Mexican food. I'm like, what? Oh, and he hates peanut butter. And I'm like, huh? What? It's crazy. He likes rice, but he doesn't like beans. And I'm like, you are not making sense. But so not really. He's so plain. He is such a plain kid when it comes to like just foods, and he doesn't like things mixed. So that makes it really tough too. Like a taco, he would eat almost everything that's in it, but not together in a taco, if that makes sense. I'm like, really? He's funny. So I just saw an article about that. That was in Vegas. Oh my gosh, about the some guy made a joke about having the virus and they arrested him. Quit playing. Quit playing. Good luck, Lindsay. Be safe, please. Thank you for doing what you do for us all. So for Thrive, I don't have like a true coupon code, but have you ever used Thrive before ever? Because what my link does is it gives you a 25% off if it's like you're brand new to it. But if you already have it, I don't have like an additional coupon code for you. But yeah, if you have not used it before, please use that link because it's a really good deal. It really is. It's 25% off, free shipping, and a free 30-day trial because it is kind of like a Costco, if you will. It's kind of how I would describe it, of a annual membership. Although I've heard that they like have changed it where you can get a shorter term. I have not personally done that, so I'm not 100% sure, but I've heard that. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, so if it's your first, go ahead if you want to make an order and use that link. It is an affiliate link, so I do get a little kickback for it, so I appreciate it. But I totally pay for my annual membership and all the orders I've made. That's all from me, and I love it. I seriously love Thrive. I do. Now, they might be a little bit, because I've been getting some emails from them that they're a little bit delayed right now with everything and like their shipments and stuff. So it might be a little bit put off of when you make the order and when you actually get it, and it's not usually like that. But that's like everywhere right now, you know? Yeah, like kid hates sauces. He's not a dipper at all. It's the weirdest thing. It's funny though, because it's like, on one hand, you could say like he needs to not be so picky, but then on the other hand, if you can eat really simple in life, that's actually kind of good too, you know? You know what's crazy, guys? And I don't know if it's like okay, so he's almost 10. So he's in that stage where he understands a lot more, but he's still young, right? But he's been really into watching 600-Pound Life with me and asking questions. And we've been talking about it. And I I don't know what I should and shouldn't say with all that, you know, but it's been kind of like a thing. We've been watching it together and just like it's opened the conversation too about like health and like I also don't want him to think, though, because he ate one thing bad, that's what happens to you. No. But we've been just talking about like what's a healthy food and this and that. And is that person not eating healthy then? I'm like, not most of the time. And isn't that crazy? He's totally into it though. I'm like, my boy, let's sit down. It's Wednesday night. It's time for some 600-pound life. Mm-hmm. It's crazy. If you're good for now, Sarah, usually for most people, that can always change. Usually it is just primarily the first trimester, and then like the second one, it kind of passes anyway. So hopefully you're kind of in the clear like I was then too. You'll probably just have something that's going to turn on you once that you're not expecting, and it's going to just throw you off. Yeah, I live on Mexican food too. It was crazy. It was so crazy how it literally was. I couldn't have anything, and then like the next day, it was totally fine. That from when he was born. 7 weeks tomorrow. That's awesome. Hi, Betty. I have your you can't see it, I don't think, back there, but I have your package. It's going out tomorrow morning. Thank you very, very much. I have my tool out still from making them for you for the cutlery sets. But yeah, it's going out tomorrow morning. Cause so far, cause I was like, I don't even know if I can like do my orders and stuff for you guys. And so far, our postal stuff is still open, so I'm gonna roll with that. First appointment Friday. Okay, so good. So you were able to get an actual appointment now, Sarah. That's good. Good. You know, it's so cool. If you guys don't remember, Sarah has lost like over 100 pounds. It's crazy doing Weight Watchers and just being cool. No, but working very, very, very hard. And yeah, now it's her first baby. That's so cool. See, Anna, that's what they say. That like, I mean, everyone always says every kid's different. They ain't kidding. Like, I mean, I've only had one, so I can't compare. But I've never heard someone have like identical pregnancies in that way of like symptoms and stuff too. Like, it's always different. Yeah, for me, like, I'm trying to think back to like other th- I know this is very unvegan of me, but this is just another thing. I always think about the Mexican food aversion. And then the other thing is I had to have, and I told Sarah this, like I had to have it every day. Not kidding. Every day. I had to have a big burger. They actually call them the big burger from Carl's Jr. Every day. Ketchup, mustard only. Every day. And I'm telling you guys, if if I start craving that for any reason right now in my life, I'll know. I'll know what that means. But isn't that crazy? Literally every day. The only thing I can come up with from that, because I didn't want lettuce on it, I didn't want anything special, ketchup, mustard only. So bun, ketchup, mustard, meat, bun. That is it. And I think maybe I was like lacking iron. That's what Nate and I like said. That must have been maybe what it was, because it was just a true craving. I had to have it. I don't know. Crazy. Hi, Amanda. Nothing. We're just chilling. I ate my food already. It was delicious, but yeah, it's gone. But no, we're just hanging out. It's cool to just connect with you guys, and just especially during this time, and just kind of, socialize. But not much, not much. Nate's at work. Kiddo's in the room. I told him give me till 2, so we'll wrap it up here. I love that. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I don't think that was like a real big thing with pregnancy. I would say overall I had a really like easy one in that way too. Oh, Amanda, I did say though, tomorrow I am planning to, I just finished editing it actually before I got on here too. A kind of, I don't want to say like a workout with me video because it wasn't like a full, like from start to finish, let's do this together. I wanted to actually just share different variations of like certain things you can do at home. Example, one of them being a push up, but not just a push up, but all the variations of a push up you can do, and all without any type of extra like equipment. And so I hope you guys will like it. It just feels so weird sometimes to like do like fitness things because I'm not like that kind of like fitness person of like, I've never done videos like that of like teaching you something when it comes to fitness, if that makes sense. So it's just like this whole other world, but it's fun. It's cool. See, first month of pregnancy, you'd have a blizzard from Dairy Queen. Like why, you know? But it's like that's what it was, and your body called for it at the time. Not funny. Crave milk with your oldest. Isn't that is so funny? And I don't remember if it started like in the very beginning of needing that, like that burger every time. But when it started, whenever it did, it was literally every day. Like, look out. And it was a cheap item too. I remember I think it was like $1.88 at the time. And it was just a thing, like, keep it coming. When you were pregnant, that's what you had? How funny. Isn't that funny? Oh, Shawnee, do you need like a bigger size or a smaller size? Those shirts, they're kind of special to me. Actually, they're over here. These were like the first ones I ever like created. First ones. I bought all the inventory that I could of them and stuff at that time. It was just kind of like cool to actually do that. But now what I'm doing for true like clothing items is I'm actually kind of doing like a third party for them because a couple of reasons. Like I like the fact that I have like my own stuff here in hand and it's shipping directly from me if you order from me. So for most things like the cutlery and the jewelry, that's all still the case. But when it comes to apparel items, it is so costly to actually have a true full inventory of like every size. That's the problem. So once I had it like kind of like able to use a like third party for just that part, it kind of made more sense for me to do that. So I probably have some other sizes for different things on my Teespring. I have like two. I know it's kind of confusing. I have like my shop and then there's the Teespring shop, which is again for like the apparel stuff, but that has a little bit more sizing options, but it's not those exact shirts. Those are the only ones through my website. No, nothing's off topic at all. So please don't worry about that. But what do I do for self-care? To be honest, and I know that this might be kind of like not controversial, but like some people would say things like away from your phone. But I like to really like every night, like I kind of go to bed fairly early now, and but like around 8 o'clock at night, but pick a time that works for you. And I like to just truly veg out on my phone and play like tedious games. I do. That's my thing. It helps me just zone out. That or I do crosswords. And I know that some people are like, God, that's so boring. But for me, it's really, really good for me to just unwind. And again, not being a fitness thing. Fitness totally helps me because I am just definitely a very like bullheaded person. So it calms me down a lot. But again, we can't always do those things and we're looking for other things. That's something that I definitely do a lot. I'm not really someone, here's why. I wish I was a little bit more just, I could just relax and chill out and not do anything. That would be ideal of truly taking care of yourself, but I'm just not someone that really can sit still without doing something. That's my problem with reading. I'm not a big reader because I need to move. Like I got to be doing something. And so games and crosswords, I'm telling you. But so for me like to sit in a bath. It sounds great. but I get so bored and my mind just goes like over like bored then with all the things I should be doing. So for me, it's just not a good one. But for other people, it totally could be, and I would suggest trying it then. But that's why I kind of just need that like activeness. Now, I also wake up that way. That's a little fun fact, too. I wake up in the morning at like 7 a.m., and the first thing I do is I check my email on my phone. Don't know why, it's the first thing. And I get on those games again, and it just wakes me up. And I love to do that. It's kind of like crazy because my eyes are barely open, but it's how I wake up, but it's also how I unwind. It's really weird. But I do. I play Candy Crush. I'm not proud because I'm on like level 4,000 and something, but it's fine. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Shawnee. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, I like Candy Crush. Okay, and then this is embarrassing. No, not really. I don't care. But okay, there's this other game. Okay, I used to be okay. I used to play Farmville. Like I was an OG that played Farmville. I threw down a lot of money on Farmville. I did. A long time ago. I actually remember, speaking of like pregnancy and stuff, I remember I planted accordingly so that when I went into labor, nothing died while I was gone. True. So now there's this new game because I have moved on from that. I've matured. There's this game called Funky Bay. Hear me out. But it kind of reminds me of it. So I've been playing that a lot. Got to keep your little bay thriving. But yeah, Candy Crush, that Funky Bay. Pretty much puzzly games like that though. Sometimes I'll do like Farm Heroes Saga, which is kind of like a Candy Crush too, but that's kind of my thing. Yeah. Do I have any hobbies or talents we don't know about? I don't know. Nothing I can think of that like stands out that I haven't already like shared with you guys. I don't think. I don't know. I play. Haven't played in a long time, but I'm really good at ping pong. Like real like Forrest Gump status. It's true. Yeah. Crocheting again. I used to do that as a kid, and I don't even remember how to do it now. That's so cool. Sewing face masks to donate to the local hospital. So apparently in our area, we have there's certain locations right now where I guess we can drive by. We have to give like a heads up that we're coming because they'll bring it out to you, I guess. I don't know the details, but I want to like maybe do that this weekend even. And we can like get sets given to us totally free and stuff to sew masks, and then we give them back to that store and they'll donate them to like the hospitals and stuff. I think it's so awesome. She still plays Farmville. Yeah, I don't know why, but okay, well I know why. What happened was they started getting all these like additional like farms, if you will, and like it just turned into like the computer just could not handle it. And then everything started taking a shift to like on phones and tablets and stuff versus true computer games. And so I kind of got away from it, but uh yeah. But I used to love Farmville. Spent way too much money on Farmville. Now I have this like rule where I can't spend any money on games because it's like a slippery slope. Amanda, so that's what Sarah was saying earlier that like the whole like this is her first pregnancy and like they weren't going to see her. So I'm glad you got an appointment Friday, but it sometimes has to be like alone. I mean, I understand, but it's the craziness of all this, you know? Pregnant with your fourth, 16 weeks. Do you know what it is yet then? Isn't it like when I was pregnant, it was between 17 and 20 weeks was when you could find out the gender. And now I think you can do it like at 9 weeks. It's crazy. Nice, nice. Animal Crossing. Let me jot this down. Let me look into this. Nate's kind of similar though too, actually. Like at night we'll lay in bed together, but we'll both just be on our phones, which I know is like the worst like meme that you'll see going around of like everything wrong with couples and they're on their phones and not together. No, we just enjoy being together, but we like just want to veg out, you know? So I don't think that. Nate wants to do the whole Nintendo Switch, I think. I think that's the one he wants. I'm like, why is it so expensive? Oh, cool. Thank you. You know, Sarah, for me, I again don't remember being overly emotional during pregnancy. I don't think Clash of Clans. Um, but I'm not an overly emotional person, but that doesn't mean anything because usually it's like the opposite then, right? Of what you normally are when you're actually pregnant. It's crazy. I don't remember that, but I don't think so. To be honest, no. I think it kind of stays for most of it. My mom and dad found out what I was when I was born too. I feel like now hardly anybody waits for when they're born, but it used to be how it was. You did the blood test to find out. Okay, cool. See, and if you think it's a girl, it's a girl. I'm telling you. What do you already have, Amanda? You said this is your fourth, so what do you have so far? Hi, Haley. Nice, nice. How's Whole Foods for you right now? Being there, sorry, no, kind of stuff's loud. Um, we were just talking about that a little earlier. I'm not sure if you were on there yet, but like it seemed like Whole Foods was okay through all of this right now. One of the better, we'll say, as far as just not like having like stuff just wiped, inventory wise. I'm still curious though. I just feel like for Nate, like I don't know. I could just see where they will still maybe close after all of this. I don't know, or during through all this, but they haven't. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just like we talk about it though, because it's so like unnerving. Of like I could have it right now from him because he could have it, and we don't know right away. And it's just a weird feeling. Boy will be 14. Boy turning 6 tomorrow. Oh, a 1-year-old girl. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's awesome. You're a busy mama. That'd be cool if you had another girl then. 2 and 2. Yeah, I've had people ask too, like, are we gonna have more? And I mentioned he's almost 10. He'll be 10 in June, and we're pretty confident we're good at this point. But you never know. Well, I'll say this: nothing's been finalized where we couldn't, so you never know. But we're pretty good. I never said I wanted an age gap quite that big. So typically, when you say stuff like that, that's what you actually get. So, we'll see. We will see. I just saw Amazon Prime driving by. Yeah, I don't really have anything else going on today. No, I'm telling you though, it's crazy how much of a blur it is. It's all just a blur. It really is. I'm almost thrilled that the kid has like a online thing tomorrow at a certain time because it like makes me feel like we got something going on. I enjoy a lot of music actually. I used to love like I was going to say that I'm not a big country person, like country music, but I used to love it. Like I remember growing up I was more of a country lover, and now I pretty much like everything else. I don't know. I'm not picky with music really though. Like I listen to a whole array of different things. Your mom and aunt were 12 years, almost 12 years apart. That's what happens. That's what happens. I'm sure mama said, no, I'm done. And then there it was. Looks like the rain might be starting to come now. We'll see. Yeah, and Sarah, I think it might have to be like a certain type of ultrasound place too, like the 3D ones and stuff. We did that. Not that early, but we did the 3D ultrasound, I think at 30-ish weeks, maybe 32 weeks, something like that. Now he was born actually at 36 weeks. He was early. I mean, technically he was a preemie, I guess you would say, but it's like I don't correlate that because he never went to a NICU. He never needed anything additional at all. So I mean, he just happened to come early, but then it was fine. I mean, it's not crazy early, but technically it is early. That's good, Haley. That's good. Keep hearing stuff. I don't know. Lentils are so good. They're so good for you. Sorry, the dogs are going crazy. Hopefully they have it too. When I did go, but it's obviously been a little while, it did seem that like the pastas and stuff were definitely limited. Yeah, that's true. Well, my friends, I told my kiddo 2 o'clock and he hasn't popped out yet, which is nice. He's like, can I come say hi too? I'm like, no, you can, but guys, he won't leave. And it's good just to have, give ourselves a little moment without, always being right there. I'm a social distance kid. But I know I have to admit he's doing really, really like he's been really, really good. So that's been nice. Um, but we have our moments where we're just like, okay, let's all go our own ways. Got you, Betty. Gotcha. Well, I'll get your package out tomorrow. And for those of you that didn't know, I am doing a sale on my site down linked below for 50% off of everything. So I will, if you do make an order today, I will get that one out with Betty's tomorrow too. But again, never any pressure whatsoever. But I appreciate it and I love making the stuff for you guys. It's fun. So yeah. But thank you guys for coming today. And I'll maybe try to do this again in a couple days. We'll kind of just keep this going. We'll check in with each other and just, socialize. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great, great day. And thank you for watching with me. See, things are going off. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.